So I believe everybody should learn another language. It's kind of it's not okay if you don't. It's kind of it's unacceptable. That's the word I was looking for. It's unacceptable at this point. You need skills. Okay, you need skills. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. You need skills. AI is a thing, guys. Do y'all realize where we're at? Like, we need skills, and that's great. Like, honestly, it's better for people that like learning. But if you like learning, if you're curious, which I think we all naturally are curious, maybe some people just like grow out of their or like life makes them a bit jaded, and so they grow out of their curiosity. They're like because it's I think there's like an innocence to curiosity, right? Like there's kind of like a carefreeness to it, and like a like like for example, it's there's a comfort in it because for example, if you don't know how you about to pay rent and you have 7 kids and you gotta feed them and you don't know how you're gonna feed them, you are not gonna be having time to think about I wonder if aliens are real. Right? Like you're not gonna have time to be like, yo, what's under the ocean? Like, what's in the ocean? We don't know what's in the ocean. That's not going to be a thing. So, I think, uh, how did I get here? Hold up. Let me just reel it back. The point of this video is that I think everybody should learn another language, right? We all should know a language. We all should be able to communicate. That's how I got to skills and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, we should all learn how to communicate. I only reason why I say you just need skills and it's because I feel like if you know how to play an instrument, for example, that's kind of a language. Or if you know how to cook, right? Like that's great. And so it doesn't necessarily have to be a language, but you just need to speak, I guess, speak a universal language, right? Either telepathy, right? Being able to cook, being able to make people laugh, or having just charisma and using your facial expressions, right? Being like a theater kid, right? I feel like theater kids could probably get by wherever they go because they know how to express themselves and convey their emotions, and maybe they're empathetic and can give that out, can allow people to receive them well. Or people that know how to make music, because you can, if you know how to drum in one country, you know how to drum in the next country, and everybody has drums. So just things that allow you to participate in culture, right? If you can make clothes, right, that's amazing. If you can make clothes, you don't need to say much, right? You eventually learn, but you don't need to say much in order to make yourself useful in a different society, right? Like if you're coming to visit somebody, because that's the whole point of learning a language, it assumes that you are ready and that you are open to experiencing something outside of what you know, like going outside of your bubble, going outside of your comfort zone, getting to know a different type of person, getting to know other species, getting to know more about really yourself, because everything out here is just a reflection of ourselves. So you're kind of going out exploring outside is like exploring yourself if you approach it that way. If you're aware that every circumstance that you attract, every body that you meet is a mirror, like really like showing you about yourself, is a direct mirror into your soul, then if you treat it like that, then it's beautiful if you go out and treat it like that, like this holistic experience that it is. But at the same time, we have to have moments to ourselves, of course, and have that internal dialogue, which is why I have this journal, which I journal 3 pages every single day. And so I'm able to get my thoughts, my personal, and what's inside of me. I'm able to also see that and externalize it and keep my internal kind of like pure and fluid and not stagnant, right? Moving, keeping things moving, and not keeping, like, when people say you got like stuff pent up and built up in you, and you eventually like release it and have an outburst and stuff like that. If you constantly are writing stuff out, or if you're constantly moving your body, if you're constantly kind of letting some steam out in every area of your life, right? So don't don't start to be like, oh shoot, let me start learning French a week before you book the trip to go to France. Like, if you know one day you want to go to France, start little, like start small, like 30 minutes. Okay, 30, I said start small, 30 minutes a day. Okay, I understand that that's probably a little bit much, but you can really start small by, even if you watch like let's say you watch Netflix every single day, you watch hours of Netflix every single day. In that case, yes, you can replace some of that time, 30 minutes, with something in like some 30 minutes content in the language that you're learning, or but you just got to start small steps, because yeah, it's a big feat. It's not easy to learn another language, but hopefully this empowers y'all and inspires y'all and helps y'all remember that, like, oh yeah, I do need to get on that. Because most likely, if you still here, like, you need to learn another language, maybe multiple languages. Because like for me, I'm trying to learn Mandarin. I already have Spanish pretty much. Well, not pretty much. Like, I have Spanish down. Well, I say pretty much only because, like, I'm humble and I just have so much to learn, so much to grow. And then Spanish is so different in different countries as well. So, I do want to get more familiar with every accent and just be able to entender, be able to understand, different, accents, different dialects, I guess, digamos. My brain is really thinking in Spanish right now, and I love it. I love that for me because I am in Costa Rica. But anyway, yeah, so that's how I feel about that. I think everybody should learn a new language. What are those else? So Spanish, French. Did I say French already? I want to learn French, so I can speak to my Africans in the west side of Africa. I think that would be really cool. And obviously go to France too. I want to learn Portuguese as well. Sign language. I would love to learn sign language. I wish there was a universal sign language, but yeah, I want to learn sign language. And yeah, I think we'll start. Oh, and I want to learn some native languages. I'm not sure exactly which ones, but maybe some of the most popular ones that are speaking in the Americas. Yeah, I think that would be cool. I'll start there, and maybe like Zulu. Zulu's the one. Oh no, Swahili. I would love to learn Swahili too. Yeah, so that's that on that, guys. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to it, and keep doing your thing. This is the time to lock in, so stay focused and keep listening to empowering stuff like this. Like, if y'all are on this frequency, y'all are doing y'all thing, so keep it up. Like, let's get it. Like, let's continue this momentum. It's beautiful. It's building. It's such a beautiful thing to be alive. Like, such a blessing. So, yes, let's keep sending the energy higher, and peace.